What makes a great story great? We all love a good story, but what makes those lovable stories so interesting? There are a few things that every story needs. One, a setting. Two, a plot. And three, characters. The plot is composed of the events that make up a story. But it's not just specific events like rock slides and hurricanes, it's the way the events are put together. So, let's say we have a sequence of events. There's a happy family, they get separated, and bonds are reestablished. But that's kind of boring. What would make it more interesting?
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to have some lovable characters. They add a lot. Characters that the audience can relate to give the audience a reason to care about the conflicts in the story. For example, we don't usually care about hurricanes or rock slides unless they affect people, especially people we know. So, mom, dad, and two sisters equals a happy family. Mom and dad die, sisters get separated, and then sisters reunite. That's still kind of boring. Maybe we need a few more characters and events. So, there's a happy family, a mom, dad, and two sisters. The mom and dad die. Sister 1 wants to get married, but Sister 2 is skeptical, and this causes conflict. The sisters get separated. Sister 1 finds out that her man doesn't love her, and then the sisters reunite. And that's still a little boring. Let's add a love triangle. So there's a happy family. Mom and dad die. Sister 1 wants to get married, but Sister 2 is skeptical, and this causes conflict. Sisters get separated, and then Sister 1 teams up with Mountain Man to fight Sister 2. Sister 2 is found, but still angry and accidentally hurts Sister 1. Sister 1 finds out that her man doesn't love her, but that Mountain Man does. Sisters reunite.
Ah yes, this is getting better. Now let's add a setting. The setting is the environment where the story takes place and is very important because it sets the mood for the whole story. Let's make our story into a typical fairy tale. The setting will be the happy kingdom. Happy family. Mom and dad dies. Sister number 1 wants to get married, but sister number 2 is skeptical, and this causes conflict. Sisters get separated into a big storm. Sister number 1 teams up with Mountain Man to find sister number 2. They have to brave the cold and snow and climb very high on a mountain. Sister number 2 is found, but she's still angry and she accidentally hurts sister number 1. Sister number 1 finds out her man doesn't love her, but the Mountain Man does. Sisters reunite. Bingo. Now let's add a handful of magic. Setting will be the Happy Kingdom of Arendelle. Royal Happy Family. Sister number 1 will be Elsa. She will have wintry magical powers. Elsa is afraid her powers are dangerous, and so she isolates herself. Mom and dad die. Anna wants to get married to Hans, but Elsa is skeptical, and this causes conflict. Sisters are separated when Elsa's powers cause a big storm, and she runs away. Anna teams up with Kristoff and his reindeer Sven to find Elsa. They have to brave the cold and snow and climb very high on a mountain. Elsa is found, but she accidentally freezes Anna's heart. The only cure for which is an act of true love. Elsa is captured by Hans, who turns out to be a jerk, who doesn't love Anna, he just wanted to be king. And here's the climax, the very most exciting part of the story, and the height of the action. Anna chooses to save Elsa from Hans instead of saving herself. But in doing so, she commits an act of true self-sacrificing love and saves herself as well. Now things start to settle down. Anna and Kristoff get together. Elsa learns how to tame her powers, and to conclude the story, Elsa is no longer in isolation. She and Anna will never shut the gates again. Now we have our plot diagram. Let's look at the components. We have our introduction, rising action, climax, falling action, and conclusion. Together, it all makes a very gripping and popular story. Now, using a plot diagram, you can make your own stories.